Hey guys, it's me Delta One here with Airsoft Talk. Rotation of the gear.
You're watching Airsoft Talk. Ready, geeky. Bring your family.
Hey guys, it's me Delta One here with Airsoft Talk, and sorry for the camera angle. I know it's off, but for whatever the reason, no matter what I do, it looks this way. Don't know why. Guess it's my foundation. Whatever. Anyways, I thought I would give y'all a little video about the 240, some of my personal thoughts, some of the large majority of my personal thoughts of this gun is not very high. I'm not bagging on it. Don't get that across. Another thing I want to make out is I did not buy this gun, nor did my parents. I'm only 20 years old, so 21 to be honest. That is how old I am. I just turned 21. Anyways, this was a present from a friend, a really good friend, Delta0125, link in description. Anyways, so the gun, it is a 240. It's made by a company called Trigger Happy. Echo One rebranded it, and then on the side of it, it says Top Gun Manufacturing Hong Kong, so it's not made by NK. I've heard a lot of people say that. Here's the magazine and all that. Now let me just go over my personal thoughts real quick. You know, just give you a rundown. It's a 240. It's extremely big and massive, and it, you know, if you hold it and you pick it up and you go like this, you just feel badass because it's a 240 and it's a big machine gun. So that's cool. But looks and appearance aren't everything, and if you're wondering why I have a foregrip on the side, it's because it's so damn awkward to hold this gun with the box mag in, and even without the box mag, it's just awkward. So I saw a video of a Marine that put one on the side, and I was like, I'm going to try that, and it was really comfortable. So that's the only way you can really use it and be running around. Now, external quality. For something you're paying $750 for, I was not impressed at all. Period. Now, it's made out of an aluminum, and I don't know what's pot metal or not. I'll save that for a review. But to be honest, externally, it's not fantastic. I know you get, like, trademarks and shit, but I don't really care for trademarks. It's a 240, whatever, FN, sue happy. So, we have to deal with high prices because of companies like FN and Glock. Which is lame. But one of the things that did really stick out to me was the bipod. I like the bipod because it swivels and you can go like this and the bipod doesn't move, so it's got a good bipod. But the barrel's really thick. It's a true 240 looking barrel. I mean, I've had the ANK M60s and they're .308 caliber weapons and they are nowhere near that thick. So that's cool. You do get top cover for mounting optics and whatnot, but to be honest, you really don't need an optic for airsoft. So, the magazine. Let's talk about this thing. It's not even f***ing cardboard. It's like super thick construction paper. Yes, I do know the real one may be made out of cardboard to save prices and costs, but for airsoft, can we at least just have a plastic shell or something? I mean, come on. I mean, what if this drops? Or you bump into something, it's going to break. Even if it was plastic, it would break, but I would still feel more comfortable with it. So, attaching the box mag is a lot better than attaching an M60. By the way, it's like 100 freaking degrees in my garage. So, you can trust the carry handle, for once. So in order to put on the box mag, you have to pull up on the feeding tray and the bullet hose or whatever it's called. Then you take your is that loose? No. There's a little niche in here and you just kind of gotta find it. There you go. And there's a wire right here. Be careful not to crush it or crimp it or anything, because I'll get to that in a minute why it's so expensive. But that's how it goes in, and you can see how awkward this would be to hold it from a shoulder standpoint. It's really not meant to be fired when standing up. So realistically, the only way to hold it with the box mag in is to hold it like this and just be like Arnold Schwarzenegger and just be like, "F you bitches." But yeah, that's how I'm going to do it, because that's how Arnold does it. That's how I'm going to do it. So, let me get to the most disappointing part of this gun. The price tag is one of them. But I'm scared to use this gun. Now don't let me discourage you. This is just something you need to know. The stock, to replace the stock from Echo 1 replacement, which I have no issue with Echo 1 anymore because they replaced mine. But 240 big ones for the stock. Top cover is like $180 for just this little top cover. The top feeding tray I think is like $200. Don't quote me on this. I know for a fact this right here is like $190. Just this two little rails. The bipod is like $90. The magazine is like $380, which is ridiculous. There's a little feeding tray right here that you can't see on the bottom. That's like $300. The receiver itself, just the body, is like $500. It seems that everything on this gun is more than the entire gun itself. The budget for it, everything is just super ridiculous expensive. And I'm scared, I'm honestly scared to go use this gun in battle. Because not the fact that, you know, the internally is going to break. I mean, internals I can replace. But externals I can't. Especially when they're at that price. I mean, who in the right mind wants to pay $240 for stock? But then yet again, I've heard that this is a limited production run, which can justify the reason why that's so expensive. But it's still really expensive. Granted, it is a badass machine gun. I mean, I love this gun to death. I really do. Hate the real one, though. Just because it replaced the M60, which was the most badass machine gun of all time. Period. Because of Rambo. But anyways, it's 240. It's freaking cool. I mean, hey, if you got $750 and you want to buy it, I mean, go for it. But, I mean, I was a little disappointed. But I'm not complaining. I'm not trying to complain. I am complaining, but, you know, it's just, for what you're paying, I mean, I would expect so much more out of it. Like, I would expect higher quality and all this stuff. But, you know, it's a 240, and it beats buying a Trigger Happy, which is like, what, $1,500? Yeah, forget that. I'm not paying $1,500. That's ridiculous. Now, I just thought I'd give you a little rundown of what I thought. I love this gun, guys. I legitimately do, because you can house like a big-ass battery in the back. So, also the MOSFET's right here, and if you put the stock on and you're not paying attention, you'll kind of snap off the MOSFET and then break your gun, which is another con, but the iron sights are cool. But guys, let me know what you think of the 240 after all this information I've just laid down on you. The gearbox, I'm hoping and praying to God it's not proprietary. I don't know this yet, but I know it uses a saw trigger switch, so that's fine. So you can get away with stuff like, oh yeah, by the way, this is like $200 for like the pistol grip. Just throwing it out there. I'm not complaining. Actually I am. But it's gay, because it's super expensive. And if you were a millionaire and you just won the $440 million lotto, this is a gun for you. And it's fantastic. But other than that, unfortunately, I will say this. I would classify this more as a wall hanger than anything, which is really unfortunate. But it's okay, because NK is coming out with the PKM. Have I ever told you how much I wanted a PKM, by the way? Because the PKM is like the best thing ever, and it's a PKM and 5,000 round box pack. So, ha. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. And it's really freaking hot in my garage, so I'm going to go inside. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching.